throughout the year, I've had a group of students that have periodically been coming to me to discuss charitable opportunities, to discuss things that JTA can do to give back to our community. And it's always good when you get those suggestions from students. And throughout the year, some of their projects have gotten off the ground, some of their projects have been shot down. And this is one that when they presented it with me in December, this was one that I couldn't let go of because they wanted to do something for cancer patients in the state of Kentucky, in our region, and it grew from there. That was the basic foundation of what we were dealing with. We're titling this project Coleman's Mission. It was an idea of one of our 8th graders that ran across an article about the lieutenant governor having undergone recent bilateral mastectomy. This is a very delicate topic, and the lieutenant governor has shown a great deal of leadership and is a shining example to women and girls all across the nation for how we can help each other. And once they found that article, it was already in their mind that this is what we were going to call it, Coleman's Mission. First of all, I wanted to contact the Lieutenant Governor's office. Because of the delicate nature of what we were talking about, I didn't know how public her office wanted to be with us. And because of that, I wanted her to be afforded the opportunity to say no if she wanted to. Of course, as a former teacher, she's not going to. I told the students, if this is what you want, you need to write her letters. You need to ask her to be involved in this drive. And yes, it is going to help you spread awareness. Yes, when you start saying the Lieutenant Governor of Kentucky, people start paying attention. And that's exactly what we were hoping for, and that's exactly what we've received since getting her on board. It is a supply drive for materials to produce care packages for cancer patients at U of L Cancer Center in Louisville. Students have the opportunity every morning to deliver donated items to their team leader's classroom. There'll be a fairly sizable box in each team leader's classroom, and they'll be able to drop their materials off there. For community leaders and business owners that would like to donate, I encourage them to contact me first. That way we can organize a drop-off. I've learned our kids have big hearts. They care, and they genuinely care. And the other thing that I've learned throughout all this is that if public education can ever transition away from set and get and rows of desks and transition to more of kids doing real work and learning experientially through project-based learning, if we can do that completely, we will turn around public education in this country. Until then, it's going to be a struggle.
My name is Liam McIntyre, and I'm an 8th grader at James T. Alton Middle School. Well, as a student-driven supply drive-in program at all, most of the students will be the ones donating. They can choose what they want to donate, and the donations list is separated into 3 different grade levels, and they can choose what they want to donate based on what's been given to their grade level. There's useful stuff that that will be used to make the patients feel more comfortable with their situation and also just help them just indefinitely, like coloring books, coloring utensils, headscarves for comfortability purposes, and notebooks and books and stuff like that. This drive will be taking place of the dates through February 4th through February 15th. Yes, we chose the dates of February 4th through February 15th because February 4th is National Cancer Awareness Day and February 15th is National Child Cancer Awareness Day. I've learned that you can take any idea, and as long as you have the right people, it can get done.
My name is Kaylee Gray, and I am an 8th grade student at James T. Alton. So if you wanted to learn more about our project and what we're doing, you could look at one of the 2 articles that have been written about our program on the News Enterprise. There's also going to be people visiting our school, possibly to learn more about and ask us questions. When we were creating this project, the main goal in mind was to, 1, bring awareness to the situation at hand and to offer support to current cancer patients, but also ones that may or may not have been through it in the past or the future, just to let them know that they're not alone. One main thing that I have personally gained from this experience and working on it is it's really taught me how much a group of students can come together and make something happen when they really put their mind to it, but also how much the people in our state's government, like Lieutenant Coleman, who is just an inspiring person, and her story can help offer some support to anyone.
My name is Brooklyn Kastner, and I'm an 8th grader at James T. Alton. Well, first, I was called down one day to Mr. Rowland's office to write a letter for Lieutenant Governor Jacqueline Coleman, to write her a letter to ask if we can use her name to allow us to honor her by using her name for our drive. Personally, I'm communicating with state governor leaders like our Lieutenant Governor to spread awareness about our drive. Personally, I've learned that little things can go a long ways. You could have an idea, and if you work on that idea, you can do big things with it.
I'm Danielle Cassidy. I'm the principal here at JTA. They can just give. We have a set list of items that each grade level is responsible for, and then they'll just bring in the items during the drive days, and they'll put them in their bin, and we'll count them and get them all packaged and send them out. We're asking that they not bring any money. Right now this is strictly a supply drive, and all of the supplies will be going directly to cancer patients. I've learned what big hearts our JTA students have. This is a great project-based learning opportunity for our students, and our students have exercised an awful lot of agency with it as well. The students came up with this idea. They have led the way through the entire process, and I think it just shows what big hearts and kind hearts that they have, and how much they want to help the community.